Hello everybody, Chocolate 1000 reporting for duty. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we defeated the Lord of the Hollow, the Hisuian Electrode, and went back to Jubilife Village actually to deal with a whole significant quest involving this Clothea girl and also Arizu with finding a Misdreavus. This time we're going to be continuing with Ant's quest, because now, what's she wanting? Oh, she's wanting to see Wormadam. Okay, we haven't actually caught a single Wormadam, so we're not going to be focusing on completing that at this point on. What we are going to be focusing on is heading into the Galaxy Hall, deliver the crunchy salt to Tao Hall. Oh, for God's sake, one has gone missing again. Seriously? I literally hate that Wonder Quest with a passion, because it's just a case of, oh, you've explored a new area. Now, you leave and come back and then you get told, oh, Wanda's now missing, so you have to go back to the area again in order to find her. Right, we're given Tao Hall the crunchy salt. And we can report back to Choi about the recesses. And of course, we do still have a task over here, because one of the tasks was something I didn't actually accept. But we do have other tasks. A nose pass to guide the way. And the Sea's Legend. Ah, jolly good choice there, Bella. I see you taking on the request I posted. Let me fill you in right away then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out for the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I could only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokémon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to the Cobalt Coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I was thinking if we spoke with the good Warden Ishkan of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. I got your message, Professor Lavington. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming toward the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. But, well, there is one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called the Sea's Legend, but no one knows much about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess I wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave then. Right. This is an interesting quest to complete. And the reason why it is known to be an interesting quest to complete is because we are unfortunately not going to be able to complete this for the time being. Because there's more than meets the eye when it comes to doing this task. Oh, we got a mass outbreak of Turtwig. Wow. Well, that's promising. But the only problem is that I'm not really looking to doing anything specifically like, I don't know, finding a shiny or something. So we're going to go straight to the Coronet Highlands. And I went to the wrong camp. I was meant to choose to go to the mountain camp because where you find wonder, believe it or not, you do not even need Ursuluna for this. Wonder is found on the cliff edge somewhere down over here. Specifically, there. Right, Wanda, this is going to be the last time we're going to be like focusing on doing your quest. Can you please stop wandering off? Okay, that's all we're going to be doing, the Wonder Quest, and now we're going to report our findings to Commodore. So, in more like Tale About the Seas legend, I will be showing you how to do it, but I will not be showing it you at the very moment, because you need a lot of stuff for it. Okay, are the mints able to be collected? No, of course they'll need time to grow. Okay. Right, let's talk to Ginter. Any new stuff? No. Oh, right, because Ginter actually gives new stuff for every 20 Pokemon you caught, and I've only caught 10. Excuse me. Right, let's take a little bit of a rest real fast. Gonna sleep for nighttime. And then sleep till morning. And hopefully that will allow us to pick up the mints. If it doesn't, then I guess it only works if you're navigating outside the Jubilife village. Seems like it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, so it only counts if it's in-game time, day and night, if you're outside the village. Oh, right. Right. Is that the only thing you ever give us as a reward? Star pieces? Seriously? Right. Let's go to Commodore real fast. And prolong the story. So, Warden Millie believes that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trial set by the almighty Sinnoh? We cannot know if that is the case or not, but it does beg the question. Why ever would this almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something? Or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be it from us humans to fathom the thoughts of Pokemon. And what is that space-time rift anyway? What caused it to open? But you must be tired. Go on then, to the wallflower. Get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you his finest potato mochi. Honestly, is potato mochi the only thing that you guys ever eat? I've never actually ate potato mochi, to be honest. I have ate potatoes many a times, but I have never tried a potato mochi before. Because I don't believe there's anywhere in the United Kingdom that's actually known to sell potato mochi. I think it's like more specifically a Japanese cuisine or something. I can't say for certain. Alright. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother reading this. Okay, isn't it nice getting up early? Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities such as responding to Commander Kamado's invitation today in a timely manner. Well, I got the same invitation and I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it. Come on, no need to grouse so much over a nice little early wake up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we all can guess what the commander wants with us. Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyway. We're definitely building a friendship with Adam and Irida here. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles. Yep, on to the next one. When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hishui, I feared what would become of us, but here we are already preparing to quell the final noble. Yeah, who would have dreamed some stranger who tumbled down from the sky would be our salvation? Life never does stop surprising you. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalug, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. He is also the largest of the nobles according to what Irida told me. Your mission is to quell Avalug, the final lord. And perhaps in doing so, we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Avalug may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of a brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of the Alabaster Icelands. Until then. No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. Can you stop saying that we're a stranger, please? No small number of people will still regard you with suspicion and distraught. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible. And to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Oh, Silene screaming. I will teleport this wormhole outside. She's scared of bugs. Oh, dear me. So, you're to serve the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all Hishui. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the survey corps that can task of surveying the alabaster icelands. You know your orders, see your mission through. So we can go to the alabaster icelands. There's no star rank necessary for it, it seems. Oh, we didn't actually report to Troy. So yeah, we complete that quest, but upon doing that, we will be getting more quests to do. I mean, Arisa's got another one for us. She wants to see a Curlier. I believe we already have a Curlier, so there we go. I'm not going to be taking the liberty of showing you what the hairstyle is like now, but obviously the farm is still not sorted out, but we're warping over here anyway because we got a quest over here. Remember those Burmese that we caught in the 3 corresponding areas of Obsidian Fieldlands, Crimson Mirelands and Cobalt Coastlands? Well, this is what that quest is all about. I'm telling you, Burmese is a Pokemon with a cloak made of leaves. Oh no, Burmese cloaks are made of minerals like sand and rock. I'm quite sure of it. Ha! If it ain't covered in trash, it ain't a Burmese. This conversation is getting us nowhere. How fitting that a guy who believes Burmese to be a plant cloak is called Leaf. And then the one that believes the sand minerals is Duna. And the one who believes in trash is Tarush. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So now they're putting us under the task of showing them all 3 forms of Burmese. So first one we'll show is the plant cloak. One believes it, but the other 2 do not. Now, if we talk to Duna and show her the sand cloak form, same result again. One believes it to be true, but the other 2 do not. Now Tarush, show the trash cloak form. We've all seen each other's supposed real Burmese, but we're no closer to agreeing on anything. Wouldn't it be clear if you just showed all 3 at the same time? But no. They're deciding, okay, you know what? Complete Burmese Pokédex entry. Have I actually done that? Let me have a look. See if I can find Burmese in the Pokédex real fast. Yes, I have. So that's how it is. It seems all our Burmese are indeed, well, Burmese. All 3 of them. So you're saying that Pokemon of the same species can come in forms as different as these? How incredible. I guess that means we were all in the right. Looks like we wasted our breath arguing. Jeez, well, sorry I was so harsh to both of you. No, I'm just as much at fault. But really, this whole escapade has taught us a whole lot about Pokemon. I'm truly glad. I apologize for getting a little heated back there too, but it all turned out well in the end. And sorry for getting you caught up in our mess. You did a great job clearing up our confusion. And for our trouble, we get ourselves a leaf stone and 3 ESP candy medium. I believe the leaf stone would allow you to evolve Eevee into Leafeon. But, more specifically, and this is going to catch you by surprise, Voltorb into Electrode. The original Voltorb is known to evolve by leveling up. But in this game, its Hishui form has a different method of evolution, which is you need to use a leaf stone to evolve Hisuian Voltorb into a Hisuian Electrode. So, we're to make it for Alabaster Icelands? I see. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles, but there seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalok out of the Alabaster Icelands hasn't harmed a soul as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalok's as huge and strong as they say, there's a good chance he could start an avalanche. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess, I still have my doubts whether we should even be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Bella out there, we'll be putting her in danger of real harm. But people say the frenzies make the nobles suffer, right? So wouldn't it be the kindness of us to quell the Lord? There's simply no much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokemon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they get into these states in the first place, or if it is all connected somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from our quelling the nobles, or indeed from surveying any of the Pokemon of this land? What is it he hopes to achieve? Protecting everyone? Indeed. The better we understand our Pokemon neighbours, the safer we'll all feel and be. But if the real goal of the mission is to quell a noble for quelling's sake, rather than for the sake of scientific study, then... Professor... nothing about yourself about. Doubtless it's just being a silly sausage. You got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Bella? Then we will support you in it. How about I offer my support by giving you another shot at honing your battle skills? Yeah, may as well. But this battle against Ray is no pushover this time, even though he's only got 3 Pokemon. He starts off with a Mr. Mime, and I have Airpods in the lead. Great. Oh, he gets to move first using Hypnosis, but thankfully he missed. Well, I'll open up with a Shadow Claw. Nice. Oh, now sending out Staravia. Wait, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Sorry, Heracross. Okay, next up, I would send out Celio for this, but I'm actually going to send out Lopunny. The reason why, because you remember that Vi still has his Pikachu, and his Pikachu will just open up an advantage of using an electric move and he'll be able to one-hit kill me. Right, defensive stats are lowered, but I'm going to use Drain Punch to get my health back. Wasn't enough. Sorry, Lopunny. Okay, Umbreon, you are actually 50 experience of leveling up, so I'll allow you to finish off the blow. The way you battle makes fighting alongside Pokemon look like a most natural thing. Oh, and Celia leveled up. Good luck on your mission in the Icelands. This sounds like it'll be a perilous one, dealing with a huge Pokemon like Avalugg. As for me, I'll set off to the Alabaster Icelands forthwith. See you there, my girl. Right, I'm going to have a look at my item storage real fast because I want to deposit you. And I also want to deposit you because I do not really need Stardust in my inventory. I do need Ultra Balls though. And we'll pick up the... Excuse me. We'll pick up the EXP candy. And I would use them all on Celio. But I'm going to use them all on Heracross. Because I think Heracross deserves it. So out we go to the Alabaster Icelands. And clue to the name when it calls Icelands is completely covered in snow. Good dancer, Leviton. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture into these Alabaster Icelands apart from Tauhal leading the odd supply course excursion to gathering materials. But the survey course, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless, this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all you can from my reader and Adamant to try and keep yourself safe. Oh, here comes our reader now. And Adamant. How aren't you freezing? Freezing? I'm practically sweating! If you think this is bad, just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed. Yeah, it's actually kind of ironic. She is dressed like she's going on a summer holiday, and yet she's standing in a blazing cold environment. And apparently she says she's sweating? It's absolutely bonkers. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan or thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could. As long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time, forgive my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh. Yes, yes, I believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is... You're talking about that Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalugg's Legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have meant when I said we'd be headed somewhere even colder? Where else indeed? Ready to go, Bella? Sure, stomp off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalugg's Legacy, Bella. Take care of you on your way. So, navigating the Alabaster Icelands. We have a significant, probably, amount of Ice-type Pokemon encounters here, starting off with Snorunt right here, and it's a female one too. That's definitely interesting to say the least, because Snorunt is a Pokemon that's known to have 2 split evolutions. One that can be used either as a male or female, but the other one has to be 100% female, no questions asked. We're going to go on weirdly and just run past the other Snowrunts here, and also the Apom there. But upon entering the Traverse Passage, you'll be able to encounter the Carlos Ice-type Pokemon, Bergmite. Bergmite, you probably would have thought something special about it, but obviously not. It's just a plain Ice-type Pokemon. Now, there will be a task located up here later on in the story where somebody wants to see a complete Pokédex entry of Bergmite. And I believe I already said this story once before, but in case if I haven't, when I completed these tasks before of like, oh, you got to complete a Pokemon's Pokédex entry like this, I thought it meant you need to complete literally every single task. So like, say with Cherim, for example, don't believe we've actually encountered the Cherim, to be fair. But have I actually encountered the Cherubi? No, I haven't. Okay. Right, bad example then. So we'll just use... who was it I actually had the Pokédex entry completion for? Oh god. My mind is in a complete haze at the minute. Okay, Ghastly, here we go. I believed originally I needed to catch genuinely 25 Ghastly, 20 Ghastlies at night, defeat 25, defeat 20 with a ghost type move, see it use Astonish 25 times, scare it off with a Scatterbang 5 times, and evolve it 3. But no, you just need to reach research level 10 and then complete it just like that. That's all you have to do. But anyway, we have hit the time limit, which I just caught in the corner of my eye. So I'm going to end things off for this episode. Next time on Legends Arceus, we're going to be navigating this cold climate of the Alabaster Icelands towards that marker. But we're going to be exploring everything else before doing that first. See you guys then.